It was a bright and sunny morning. Tom and Lily were very excited. Today, their mother promised to take them to the bakery. Tom loved cookies, and Lily couldn't wait to get a big piece of cake. They both loved the smell of fresh bread and sweet pastries. "Are we ready to go?" their mother asked with a big smile. "Yes, yes," shouted Tom and Lily together, jumping up and down. They quickly put on their shoes and grabbed their small backpacks. The bakery was not far from their house, but it was always a fun trip. As they walked, Tom noticed the birds singing in the trees, and Lily pointed out the colorful flowers along the street. Their mother held their hands, making sure they stayed close. "When we get to the bakery, you can each pick one thing," their mother said kindly. Tom thought about cookies. He could already imagine the taste of the chocolate chips melting in his mouth. Lily dreamed about a big, fluffy cupcake with lots of cream on top. When they arrived at the bakery, the smell of fresh bread filled the air. It was warm inside, and the shelves were full of cakes, pies, cookies, and all kinds of delicious treats. There were so many choices. Tom's eyes grew wide, and Lily's mouth dropped open in surprise. "Wow! Look at all the cakes!" Lily whispered, her eyes sparkling. The friendly baker smiled at them from behind the counter. "Hello there. What would you like today?" Tom looked at the cookies. There were so many kinds: chocolate chip, oatmeal, and peanut butter. He scratched his head, thinking hard. "I want a big chocolate chip cookie," Tom said with excitement. The baker nodded and placed a large, round cookie into a small paper bag. "Here you go, young man." Now it was Lily's turn. She stared at the cupcakes, all of them with colorful icing and sprinkles. She loved pink, so she pointed at a cupcake with pink icing and a cherry on top. "I want that one, please," she said, grinning. The baker carefully placed the cupcake in a box and handed it to Lily. "A wonderful choice, little lady." Their mother smiled at both of them. "Are you happy with your treats?" Tom and Lily nodded, holding their sweets tightly. But before they left the bakery, their mother bought a loaf of fresh bread for the family to have for lunch. It smelled so good, and Tom and Lily couldn't wait to eat it with butter at home. As they walked back, Tom couldn't wait any longer. He took a big bite of his cookie. This is the best cookie ever," he said with his mouth full. Lily laughed and looked at her cupcake, but she wanted to wait until they got home to eat it. "I'm saving mine for later," she said proudly. Their mother smiled. "I'm glad you're happy with your treats. We'll have a nice lunch when we get home, and you can enjoy your sweets after that." When they finally arrived home, their mother made sandwiches with the fresh bread. It was soft and warm, and they all sat down together at the table. After lunch, Tom finished his cookie, and Lily finally took a big bite of her cupcake. It was sweet and creamy, just the way she liked it. "That was so much fun," Tom said, licking the crumbs from his fingers. Lily nodded, her face covered in pink icing. "I love going to the bakery." Their mother smiled at them both. "We can go again next week if you like." Tom and Lily looked at each other with big smiles. "Yes, please."